invite the affections of anyone in their life, but only people who can be helpful in her growth spiritually. She should only entertain the husband to listen to the most intimate things in her life, because it is the only high priest who went into the most holy place. And so, don't be opening up your heart to everyone outside there, thinking that they are friends, thinking that they are the priests, and thinking that everyone can become a high priest in your life. No. There is only one high priest who was allowed to enter into the most holy place. Women should not open up their lives to everyone that comes into their life, but only the husband to enter into that most holy place, and the other priests which are able to help her be able to enter into the most holy place to meet the high priest. And so this issue of calling affections of everyone in your life is not acceptable according to the sanctuary language. Are we together? And this happens with people who want to get married, those who are in the marriage and they just share everything with everyone. This, according to the sanctuary, is not allowed. And also, as you go throughout the sanctuary, I talked about this, and you understand a woman is that sanctuary, is that church. In the sanctuary, we had appointed times. Not even the priests or the high priests were allowed to enter into the sanctuary every time they wanted to enter there. But we had set times to enter into that sanctuary, which means in the life of a literal woman, we have cycles in her life where actually you cannot just use her body as you would want, whether you are the high priest or whether you are a priest to that woman. The festivals, that is the Passover, the unleavened bread, the first fruit, the trumpets, and the Day of Atonement and the tabernacles had their appointed times. And so also, women have their appointed times where actually, even if you are a husband, you don't have just to approach her anyhowly, because you have to respect her. She has her seasons. There are people who take it for granted that they are in marriage and so they can do with their women and wives everything they want. We are told that the marriage bed should not be defiled. And so people think that because they are in marriage, they can do everything with their wives. And we are told that fornication and adultery exists in marriage. Not because people have gone outside the marriage, but they are defiling the marriage bed by doing things which are not acceptable and by approaching these women when they should not be approached. Are we together? Women have their season. Don't be used as a doll in your house as a woman. And this message, we have to insist on it, because some men will miss heaven because they don't know the appointed times of these women to respect them. If the priests and the high priest could respect the seasons of the sanctuary, who are you as a husband not to respect the seasons of your wife? And you understand that that wife represents the church, and you as a man, you represent Jesus Christ. And so unless we study these things, we shall think that even our marriages are accepted in heaven when they are not accepted at all, because we haven't studied the sanctuary message and understand how we should deal with each other. And so these things are as important as they are. Let me just do a short message about the wedding. In the title of the message is the wedding. What is a wedding? The message is the wedding, but we start with the question, what